Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel, Chaos and Order. Of course, it's just me today. Chaos is at work. Nice little spread here. Something very simple. I'm not going to be before you too long. I went to Zaxbys. I don't know if anybody knows what Zaxbys is, but they the bomb diggity. Some Zax sauce, some Zax ranch, chicken tenders, their toast, some fries, sweet chili sauce. Y'all know that's my thing. So, what I just kind of wanted to touch on today is Nikocado Avocado. Okay. He took me out. When I tell you guys, I have been laughing for the past 3 hours. I mean it. He did not come to play. Nikocado had me dying laughing about this entire situation. I'm going to add in some of his clips, though. Again, from our last video, I don't have no more thoughts. My thoughts are done. I said what I said. But Nikocado, oh my God. I'm gonna go on and cut to some of his clips, because he is hilarious. At any rate, he broke down this entire situation, okay? Old, new, everything. Spilled absolute tea, okay? And I couldn't believe it. Look at that. I love sweet chili sauce, y'all. Open up this ranch, give us his buffalo wings. Well, strips. He touched base on the situation. He broke the situation down animal cracker style, okay? Ooh, look at that. All that ranch. And when he poured his tea.
Oh! So in other words, you a liar. Let's keep going.
All I could do was crack up. So of course that sparked for me. Look at that. It's dripping too. To watch more of his content. Which I did. And I genuinely do like his content, his mukbangs, and stuff like that. Long story short, I subscribe to him. But, oh my God. When I tell you, he pulled out all the stops with these videos. He pulled out all the stops. Now, if he and Darius made a video together, I would have been on the floor. I would have absolutely been on the floor. Okay? His commentary, his liveliness, everything had me cracking up. All I could really do was laugh. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut to some of the stuff that he was saying. Y'all watch and enjoy this.
Well, it's early in the morning. My eyes are not even finished opening yet. And I'm over here scrunching like, huh? I got my tea ready. Make sure you have your tea ready. And I turned on my computer. And what do you know? More of this B Loves Life drama. The one and only Miss CEO of Eatin' Fish has a response for us. And I'm going to watch it and react and share my thoughts. Because I know Bethany is all professional, but I'm not. I know she's all nice, but I'm not. So we gonna react. Let's see here. Eat with ego. Before we get into the reaction, let me give a quick recap in case you're new and you don't know what went down. There is a famous YouTuber called B Loves Life. Bethany is known for her seafood boils and her seafood sauce. Well, this person, Eat with Ego, came onto the internet and started mimicking Bethany's style of videos. Eventually, Bethany took notice, extended an olive branch and said, come on over and let's collaborate. Eat with Ego got in her car, drove her merry way over out of state to go meet Bethany and her entire family in her house. They did multiple videos, they did a seafood boil, they smiled, they laughed. Well, flash forward about half a year, today, Eat with Ego came out with these wild accusations against Bethany. She claimed that Bethany is not who she is on camera, that she is in fact disrespectful, that she is fake, that she's phony, that she's mean, that she's evil, that she's a fake Christian. She attacked her faith, she attacked her hospitality, and she didn't stop there. Then she went after her husband, and she went after Bethany's children. The next day, Eat with Ego grabbed her sister and used her sister's word as corroborating evidence that she supposedly went through such poor, terrible treatment in their house. Bethany and her husband and her son sat down and challenged that. They responded with receipts and screenshots, text messages, all this evidence to basically say Eat with Ego was not being truthful. The next day, Bethany made a part 2 as well, where she had more receipts to show that this person wasn't being honest. And then a few hours later, the sister of Eat with Ego sat down on her own channel and said, I am sorry and I misspoke. The next day, Eat with Ego uploaded her formal apology, but it was oddly suspicious. She wore the same outfit, hairdo, earrings, etc. as the first video she had made, accusing Bethany of being this terrible person. And in that video, she actually said that she stood by her word, she stood by what she did, and she wouldn't even address the family by name. Predictably and inevitably, that video went down within hours. That leads us here today. Eat with Ego uploaded another video saying it's time to move on, and I'm gonna react to it. And moving forward. Oh, this must be an apology. That's how we move forward, right? When we do bad things. Let's see what it says.
I understand that me deleting the original apology video looks really bad. The reason why I deleted that apology
Who's that? Who's that?
video is because I felt pressured into making it in the first place.
Oh! Moving forward doesn't mean we're apologizing. She felt pressured into apologizing, which is why she removed it. Well, that tells us how good of a liar she is.
I would like to take the time to apologize to the mukbang community, and for that I am truly sorry. I would like to apologize, and I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Oh, so in other words, you a liar. Let's keep going.
With people telling me that I should make an apology video because my sister had just did one, but that wasn't truly what I felt.
That's not what you felt. Well, dang, you a good liar.
It should have been handled in private, and for that I am truly sorry. Everybody is upset with me. Everybody's making videos. They're mad, and they are coming up with their own opinion. They are, you know, making me out to be
Miss CEO of Eatin' Fish. Let me ask you something. Was it just an opinion that you lied? Was it just an opinion that you copied someone over and over and over and over and over and over and over? Was it just an opinion that you got caught copying me, writing my name, using every single one of my tags, plagiarizing the order to get more views off of my recent controversy? Was it just an opinion that you took someone's money after claiming you were so hurt Was it just an opinion that you sat on camera and praised the family when you didn't have to, yet still claimed you were traumatized? Was it just an opinion that you ate for free, that you drank for free, that you got promotion for free? I think not.
Coming up with their own opinion. They are, you know, making me out to be a liar, someone who's mentally ill, just mean, terrible, vile things.
I haven't seen anybody make videos suggesting that you're mentally ill. Let's not pull out that card. It's a little premature for that one, huh?
About myself, which are completely untrue. I admit my wrongs. I was 100% wrong for being emotional and saying things out into the general public that should have been spoken to.
Excuse me, Miss CEO. I remember what you actually said before you deleted the proof. This is what you said.
However, I stand by what I said. My feelings are my feelings. I felt what I felt, and I stand by that 100%.
You said that you stand by your feelings, you stand by your word, and therefore stand by your actions. Don't act like you admitted what you did. You didn't address the lies. You didn't address nothing.
Spoken to that person and that family.
That family. You care so much about making your wrongs right. The videos are still up, making money off of them. The ones that started this entire fiasco. You care so much about that family that you won't even look into the camera and address them by name.
I was so excited with my previous collabs. The last collabs that I did, I was so excited that I had an amazing experience because the previous one was the complete opposite, and I kept going back and forth in my mind thinking that, was I tripping? Am I bugging out? Did I not experience this? Did I experience this?
No, excuse me. I'm sorry, I understand this is your boyfriend, but this is really inappropriate. If you're gonna be a woman, and if you're gonna make an accusation about someone, you better stand by it yourself. Don't be bringing other people. You already did it with your sister, bringing her into it. This was on you. I'm sorry, but this is really inappropriate. I don't know who this is, and it's just distracting.
I know what I experienced. I know what I felt. I didn't make up anything. I didn't perceive anything the wrong way.
I don't care about your feelings. I really don't. I care about what you said and what you did and how you acted. There's proof of one, proof of the other, and proof of that. You cannot just say, I felt a certain way, but then act differently. Usually the actions are a reflection of your thoughts and feelings. Don't sit here and act like you were so traumatized and you were so disgusted and bothered by the way B Loves Life treated you. You continued to talk about her, use her, make videos copying her, stealing her tags, and then sitting on camera telling everyone how great they were.
I did not. I told the truth, 100%. I told the truth about my experience. I understand how I look bad right now. I understand.
And whose fault's that? Bethany's? The mukbangers? Me? Miss Eat with Ego. Proving her name correct.
Of the truth. I'm not here to cut. You're going to believe what you want to believe at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you had no receipts. This is a staring contest. Oh,
sorry to everybody that this has affected. I'm sorry that to everybody who is upset, who is disappointed, who feels some type of way. I'm very...
You should be apologizing to Bethany and her husband and her son, who you personally attacked. Don't sit here and be apologizing to your fans and to your viewers who were whipped up into a situation only because you started it. I don't believe that you're sorry for a second.
I'm very sorry about that.
There we go with the staring contest. I'm like, oops.
And nobody can tell me how I felt. No one can tell me that I am wrong from my experience. Nobody's gonna sit up here and tell me that I'm lying about what I went through. And everybody is acting like they're so religious and they're so God-fearing.
The only person who injected religion into this situation was you.
God has me covered. I said, God, please, I don't want this money when I know what God has for me that were not godly in my opinion. God got my back.
Do you remember singing us your gospel songs in the middle of an accusation?
What God has for me.
That was rich, huh? I don't know how big your bag is, what kind of purse you carry around, but don't be whipping out the religious card on me. Not gonna fly with me, Miss CEO. If you don't like people talking about God and Christianity, perhaps you shouldn't bring it into a situation in the middle of an accusation.
But these same people that are so religious and so God-fearing are forgetting that God is a loving, a restoring, a redeeming God who forgives.
Well, ain't that convenient? God forgives me, so I don't need to take responsibility, huh? Ain't that convenient, you know? Whipping out Jesus, whipping out the saints, whipping up Mary Magdalene, whipping out the rosary when they do something wrong because, hey, I'm forgiven already. Excuse me, what about the people you hurt? Should they just forgive you because you believe in something? Excuse me, what if I'm Muslim and I don't happen to subscribe to your faith? If I'm agnostic and I don't know what to subscribe to, should I just say, oh wow, she's alright, she's been forgiven by her God, so...
God is a loving God who forgives.
How do you even know?
And I'm vindicated, whether you like it or not.
How do you even know? Did God send you an email? Hey, boo. Hey, what's poppin'? Guess what? I forgive you for what you did to Blove. She ain't religious enough like you. You're forgiven. Did God send you a text message? Bill, no. Sit down.
God is a loving God who forgives. And God loves me.
Oh, here we go. You know, you don't like people talking about religion? Yeah, here you go, using it again as a shield. Don't use God as a shield, please.
My channel has been throughout this entire journey of my channel, I have been lifting everybody who watches me up.
And what does this have to do with what you did?
And it's always been to encourage people. And it's always been to tell people to stand up for what they believe in.
Which is what Bethany did.
And it's always been about believing in yourself when nobody else believes in you.
I'm sorry, you eat food on camera. You eat food, you make a bunch of noises, and you get paid. I don't know how this is encouraging people to be these amazing individuals out there when you just eat.
And it's always been about believing in yourself when nobody else believes in you.
Miss CEO, I've watched quite a handful of your videos now. And not once have I had the thought pass my brain, oh, look at her get at that crab. Oh, yeah, get that leg. Wow, I'm inspired to be a great person now.
I think everybody should read that book.
And what book was that? How to Be a CEO? Sit down, the excuses don't fly for me. You ain't no Queen of Persia, you eat food, you make noise, and you get paid. Let's not reach for the far apples now.
Again, I'm sorry to anybody that this has affected in a negative way. But I love myself.
Clearly.
God has me covered. I am covered. Trust and believe that I am covered. God is for me. I love my family. I love my supporters, my beautiful cutie cues. I believe in you. I understand that you're upset right now, but I cannot go back on my word. I cannot. I stand on everything I said.
You stand on your word that Bethany from Blove's life is fake. Usually, when you say stuff like that, you back it up with some kind of tangible evidence. You stand on your word that her husband's this terrible role model for her boys. You stand on your word that it's her fault that the neighborhood looked you up and down, supposedly. You stand on your word that you cried the whole way home despite the proof that came out of you texting her saying, I had a wonderful time. I'm sorry, but at this point in time, your word is not very valuable.
I don't care what my sister said. I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to fold under pressure. And I told you guys in my video, I battled with it for months back and forth thinking that I was the crazy one, thinking that I was the one who was overthinking things.
Really? You put a lot of thought into copying her again? Overthinking things? How hard did you think when you ate 12 lobsters a couple months ago? How hard were you thinking when you put her name right there in your video to piggyback off of her success? A lot of thought went into this, didn't it?
My sister made that apology video out of fear. The trolls and everybody was coming for her and coming for her faith. So she...
How dare you speak for your sister right now? How dare you? Disgusting. Say that your sister apologized out of fear, that she was somehow forced and manipulated into...
They want to publicly apologize, or my part, me. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about my sister. Everyone has to be held accountable for their own actions, and I am holding myself accountable for what I said.
How dare you? I would hate to be your sister right now. You don't like all these people having opinions about you, but you're the first one to start making up opinions for others.
So she felt like she had to make that video. But I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not going to go back.
Just as you accused Bethany as being fake and phony and disrespectful and not opening her home in a graceful way, you know, you came empty-handed with that. You also came empty-handed right now, dragging your sister down, saying that she was lying too. If you want people to value your word, where's the proof? I don't value your word at this point in time, as you're still writing everyone else's name. Take my tags out your video. Take Bethany's name out your titles. Your word don't mean crap right now.
And that I'm sorry if that offends some people. I'm sorry if that disappoints some people. But I believe in the truth.
Wow, this is really getting spun, huh?
I don't care who thinks that I'm lying. I don't care if you think that I'm crazy. I don't care what anybody thinks.
You don't care what people think? Really? Then why even make these videos in the first place? You don't care how people perceive others? Yet you wanted to tarnish your biggest competition, Blove's life. Seems like you really do care what people think and feel.
And I'm not going to give up on myself. And I'm not going to let this situation set me back.
You think by making this video that it's going to move you forward? Moving forward, as it says in the title. You think that people will move forward because you say so. Your word ain't that powerful, sis.
I'm going to keep pressing forward. Because I know why I started my channel in the first place.
To make some money.
So you can make a mockery of me if you want to. You can call me crazy if you want to. You can do whatever you want. But I know that God is a redeeming, loving, and restoring God.
Oh, here we go. How convenient. You have God on your side, implying that God's not on other people's sides. This has nothing to do with religion or God. This has everything to do with you and your actions. You think God would be proud right now?
And I've had my prayer time with God. And I'm vindicated, whether you like it or not.
Actually, I am about to go say a prayer to get through this video.
I'm not begging anybody to support me.
I know I've only been on the channel.
This commentary with the video content. There's gonna be something else that comes up that killed me. Okay? Keep watching.
I know I've only been on the channel for, a couple weeks now, and I do appreciate all the people have been very nice to me.
That's nice and all, but you need to leave.
So I do want to appreciate that. So in case anyone's curious where I stand,
I assure you, no one is curious about what you think right now. No one is dying to know what you think right now.
I stand with Q 100%. I love her more than anything. she was there for me and I met her.
This is so inappropriate. No one cares how you met right now. No one cares what she did for you 5 years ago right now. No, I don't know how long you've been together. Let's get off. Go.
Bad time in my life where my self-esteem was rock bottom. And I've had some amazing experiences with her. She turned me from
Imagine, just imagine, when I f up, excuse my French, I'm gonna bring someone to sit down and say how great I was to them. That I held their hand through the thick and the thin, and I was there for them in their darkest times. Would that make you feel any better? Can't imagine how Bethany feels right now. Can't imagine. This is disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourself. Pulling this circus, trying to pull wool over your subscribers' eyes. But that's right, you don't care what they think. I forgot. Great job, Miss CEO.
And God, and this believing in yourself is the right way to go. So I'm not, she's my soulmate. I'm not going to cut and run on her when the heat gets turned on. You don't do that to someone you love.
I had to fast forward, I'm sorry.
Our time in Los Angeles was our relationship and our time.
He's still going, he's still going. The only person who has license right now to be crying, to be pouting, to be tearful is Bethany, Nate, and the rest. The whole family. They're the ones who have the license to be able to shed some tears right now, not you. What you crying about? What you cried about? That you got caught?
I knew she had to make peace with God before our relationship could get better, and I'm glad that
He's getting a little bit more into the tea. I was rolling when he was saying Bethany gonna be professional, but I'm not. He had me rolling, y'all. Absolutely dying. So, of course, hearing that she done went on an unfollow spree. It's crazy. Came across another page that was talking about it. Beautifully broken. And obviously, she done went on a blocking spree too. I had to go back and check and make sure I wasn't blocked. Like, dang, all I did was give my thoughts. But apparently anybody that's been giving their thoughts on the situation or that follow her and be loved has been getting cut off. Like, we didn't do it. You did it.
However, I stand by what I said. My feelings are my feelings. I felt what I felt, and I stand by that 100%.
You said that you stand by your feelings, you stand by your word, and therefore stand by your actions. Don't act like you admitted what you did. You didn't address the lies. You didn't address nothing.
It's sauce, yeah. It's that Zax sauce. Take it away, Nick.
peace with God before our relationship could get better, and I'm glad that if you're just looking at the surface gloss, yeah, she probably looks crazy if you're not reading between the lines.
I was able to read the tags. I'm sorry, I was able to read the texts. I was able to read her descriptions. I was able to read her titles. Her story does not add up. Telling the viewers that they're not reading things correctly,
If you're not reading between the lines,
is insulting. You think I'm stupid?
this is the last time we have to talk about this, and we can just move on and go on making good.
Again, how convenient that the moment you get caught, you want everyone to just move on. How convenient. Put yourself in Bethany's shoes right now. Had she not defended herself, she would have suffered. She would have bled support, bled trust, and possibly bled future opportunities, collaborations, sponsorships, TV pitching, the whole thing.
This is the last time we have to talk about this, and we can just move on and
I assure you, sir, no one is just going to move on because you say so. You're speaking for her now, so okay. I assure you, sir, no one's just going to move forward because you snapped your fingers and said, move.
I mean, I think
think it's amazing how you could just like be a fan of somebody.
Well, Miss CEO of Eating Fish. Wow, you had some extra time there to make some awesome edits. But you didn't have time to take down the videos that started this mess. You didn't have time to take down the ads, at least, making money off of perpetuating this type of attack.
The fact that you really, really like somebody, you know, you really, really, really like somebody. And that's what I want y'all to do for me. If y'all really, really like me, hold me to that standard. You know what I'm
We are.
In closing, y'all, I'm done. Nick, I love you already. Keep your content. Keep your personality. I love y'all. Well, until next time. This is Order here, y'all. I'm out.